Right, we're here with the players and a management representative, right, of Clapton CFC after a 4-0 victory against CB Hounslow Reserves. Right, now come on, Dino, let's start you off, right? You had a storming game today, Dino. Yeah? What was going through your mind when you were playing?
I ain't got like 2 weeks ago on the bench. That made me like furious. So I think to myself, when I get a chance to play, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna keep my shirt. So I gave my all today.
Yeah.
And to be back playing today felt so good.
Yeah.
To get a clean sheet, especially there, my defense was so good.
How would you rate your own performance?
I don't know. It's for you guys to judge. For me, I was trying to prove my performance every game.
Yeah. Come on, Dino. We know when you walked off the pitch, you felt good. We know the difference between when Dino's played badly. Yeah, you can see it in your body language. How did you play today?
Management told me to do the basics right, headers, volleys, keep the ball simple. That's what I did. So it's for management to judge.
Yeah. It's kind of odd today. Like, we've got a lot of defenders, goalkeeper and defenders in the interview. We've won 4-0, but the defence did really well. Come on, Liam. That's your performance. Well, you can actually tell whoever does the call out at the end with the fans
gets it.
Yeah, gets it.
There we go. Yeah, well, we were solid at the back today. It was tough in terms of the pitch, sliding everywhere. But everyone did their jobs well, and we just nullified anything that they gave to us. They didn't really get through once, maybe a couple of set pieces, but we were winning headers, winning tackles, and second balls. It was great out there.
Yeah. Jack, what does it feel like with the solidity of the defence today?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, obviously going into the game, that team sheet that went up there, I was pretty confident with the selection. We know what we've got. 4 very solid players in there. Got 2 big centre backs that will do the basics right and can also play to feet. Dino was doing quite well with the ball at his feet and knocking into channels. Same with Jordan. And then obviously you've got Liam that can go do both the attacking and the defending, and same with Famra as well. So it's it makes it a bit easier when you can trust people on the ball, because I like to play about a little bit. It doesn't always have to just go long. So it's good that we have that sort of defence where we can sort of mix it up a little bit. They gave us time at the back to do what we wanted, really. So it was, in terms of starting off attacks and all that, I think that sort of suited us today. But yeah, really, really proud of the boys at the back.
Aaron, welcome. First interview, right? And you got a goal as well.
Yeah, it was a deflection, but I'll take it. So.
A bad deflection or?
Great deflection, it went in. So
it was going in anyway, I think.
Yeah.
But boys did really well. Got our goals, shut up shop at the back. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, but didn't you feel kind of we could have got more out of this?
Can always do better, don't it? So.
But 4-0, it kind of in part flattered us because we really didn't press, our advantage, because. In the first half, I think they had 1 attack or 2 attacks at best.
Yeah.
Right. And we just didn't press in the first half. How do you feel? Because you're playing centre forward.
Yeah.
Right. And the chances are coming. Right. But we didn't kind of press home. How did it kind of feel?
I'm not sure. It could be the conditions. Could be a mixture of things. But we gave our all and we just got the win in the end. That's all we could do. Yeah. Could have got more. I agree, but. Yeah, that's where it is on the day, so we'll take it. What we'll do.
I think today a lot of it
Go on, Jimmy.
It was down to some poor finishing, to be fair, from the team. We did say at the start, we in the huddle we said about finishing. It is important that we finish, and we had a lot of chances, myself included, where we didn't finish the chances that we did have in front of goal. That would have set us moving forward and probably destroying this team. In all fairness, with regards to our performance, not with regards to how they played, but with regards to us. If we went forward and scored the chances that we did have in the beginning, and it would have been, I think, easier for us to play even some more football, because I think at times we could have played from the back a little bit better instead of going forward. But when we did go forward, Aaron held the ball up and we did play good football. We could have played a little bit more, like through the midfield, going out wide. We did that in the first, I think, 15 minutes of the game. We was going out wide, balls were coming in. That's how we were creating chances, and then it went a little bit slower because we started going from back to front quickly, and then we started to lose a bit of that momentum that we had at the start, the first 15 minutes of the game. So it is important that we take our chances when they do come, but as the management do say, we have to build on it. So build on it for the next game.
Well, I thought we did press. I thought we pressed quite well, and they were just doing kind of like long balls, and it was skidding up off the middle, and it became a little battle. And our centre mids were excellent in terms of just making sure that they were winning those balls. But yeah, I think we did press quite well.
Stu, a question for you. All right.
Yeah.
Who was captain today?
Who was captain?
Yeah. All right.
Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Quality performance again.
How'd you rate this kind of performance?
Jimmy.
No.
Oh, ours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The teams.
I mean, from a management point of view, I think
Jimmy
we-
played quite well.
I think it summed up quite well. First 10 minutes we could have had 2 goals and it would have been a different game. We just a bit sloppy. We didn't finish there. And in the next sort of 10, 15 minutes, it became a bit of a nothing game because they were just sitting back and trying to lump it up. But I was really pleased with how we reacted and how we pushed on. It was tough conditions. There's a few tackles flying in from them as well. A lot of decisions weren't going our way that were simple decisions, and that was getting frustrating as well from the officials. So it was a bit frustrating at the end of the first half. But we had a chat at half time, didn't we? We knew we could press on, and they did. And we were. It was a comfortable second half that we could make 5 subs as well, all good subs and all quality that came on. And yeah, we're happy with 4-0. It could have been more, but no, we're happy with that. And,
Nearly half the squad was changed.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly. And everyone that came on did well as well. And,
Yeah.
and the good thing is when the lads do come off, there's no sort of anger. They understand it and they get on with it. And because it's rolling stubs, everyone stays warm, so everyone's willing to get back on. Yeah, apart from the keeper, apart from you, mate. Yeah. But yeah, it's. But
No, he
no,
changed
quality.
his boots. He didn't change the goalie.
But yeah, so it was a nice time for management stay because they all did what we asked in the second half. We were comfortable winners in there.
Come on, Jimmy.
Also,
You know,
it's-
the captain's outlook.
It is important, obviously, in regards to the fans that do come. I mean, like, even if you're like the last game that I did play, we went down 2-0. You do not want to lose in front of this home support that we do have here. I mean, it is for anybody coming to play at any level. You know, having 10 fans. If it was just 10 fans singing as loud as they do here, you'd want to play. I mean, Liam showed it today as man of the match. Like every single challenge that he went for, you know, at the end of the game, he's still running forward. I mean, at his old age as well. It shows a lot that everybody wants to play for the team. Even Jack. I mean, there was times they were through on goal. I mean, some keeper would have just not come for it, but he went down at a player's feet to win the ball. I think on 2 occasions. So I mean,
As well over there.
every player wants to play for this home team, home fans that we do have here. So it is really important. I just want to say a big thank you to all the fans that do come to support us, even in the rain.
Liam, how old are you?
Hey, no comment. It's not as old as me. I mean, no comment. I'm 36.
Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this.
Not as old as Jimmy though.
No, not as old as Jimmy. 31.
All right.
In his prime.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
So,
good.
so Jimmy, where's this energy come from?
It comes from the fans. I mean, I really wouldn't want to keep playing and playing. I mean, I spoke to Jeffrey at the start of the season with regards to the shifts that I do have. When I can play, I mean, because of the fans that I come down and play because I love it. I love playing here. So as long as I still can play and move around, I will come down and play for Clapton.
Oh, you move around. Okay. Jack, something that's kind of gone under the radar is that you actually turn up for the training on Thursdays as well, right? With Tolga. Now, tell me kind of the integration of the sides and kind of the support that's been given, and you turn up to watch on Sundays as well. Right? What does it mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
And the tattoo, by the way.
Oh yeah, well, that will come soon probably. Tattoo at the end of the season. But yeah, I mean, it's just obviously it's a community club, and this is 5 minutes from my house, so obviously it's easy enough for me to turn up to the women's game. But you know, it's not just you know the men's team. It's the men's team, the women's team, the young tons as well. Anything to do with the club, like. Of all the values, how can you be against what the club stands for? Because it's everything that is something that aligns to myself, and I know a lot of the boys here as well. So a lot of the boys, like first teamers, will come on to the women's games every week. I'm there every week. I've got a season ticket there, but a few of the first team lads always come. There's always 2 or 3 of them. Thursdays, if people like me and Tolga do the goalkeeping training there as well, because we know what it's like when as a goalkeeper when there's sort of you don't have your own specific thing. So why not sort of get everybody into the same sort of community and same sort of family, because we're all a family at the end of the day, and that's the main thing. And we obviously love this club, and hopefully it's obvious that the fans will love us as well. So it sort of works vice versa.
We'll ask management, how easy is management when you win versus how easy it is when you lose?
Yeah, I think if you saw me against Cricklewood, I lost my voice and got even more grey than I am already. So it's frustrating, and I say being an ex-player as well, it's awful that you can't impact on the game. But today the lads done well. We've come such a long way. And if you look at our bench again today, we've got a strong bench, and a few times last year we struggled to get even 5 players on the bench. So to have that strength in depth as well, we've even got a player on camera today as well. So we've got plenty of spares. So it's good. But no, it's always nice to win it at home. It's nice to be at home. We've got a trip away again next week, haven't we? And then I think we're home again. So. A midweek game under the lights, so that'd be quality. But yeah, no, proud of lads. They really did well. There wasn't a bad performance on the pitch, so quality all round.
Dino, what's it feel like to play for Clapton CFC?
Oh, feels special. I've been playing for Clapton since I was probably 20 and then 16 years. I remember the days when Clapton had no fans under Chris Woods and Neil. I remember when Ultra started, we had 50 Ultras, then 100 and 150. Even to now playing for CFC. We had over 1,000. It's amazing. It's amazing feeling. I was thinking to quit football, but playing for you guys gives me more energy.
Hey, you're not playing for us. You're playing for the values that are embedded in the club. Right? Look, 304 supporters today, right? In the pouring rain, right? Come on, who's going to give the message to the fans? Come on, Liam, you've had a performance. Go on, go on.
Thank you. I mean, absolutely amazing. I wouldn't be playing here if it wasn't for the fans. They absolutely are incredible. And I will probably join them soon, as I'm too old now to get up and down. But amazing.
Yeah, we had Maggie's project.
Keep believing.
Sorry?
Keep believing. We could do a trouble this year. I said it last year. I said it last year to the lads. They looked at me funny. I said we're going to do a double. I said to the lads last year we're going to do a double. We're going to win a league and cup. Some lads looking at me thinking, really? Well, we did it. So we have to believe we could do a trouble this year. Okay?
And today we had Maggie's project here and the anti-raids. Right? This is about community and a community club. Now, congratulations on the 4-0 victory. Right? And onward to run well. Run again.
Cheers.
Thanks. We've enjoyed it. Thank you.
Cheers.